What is up, world? It's Tuesday. Not at all excited about this, but I'm going to film it anyway. Show you what I'm working with here. I have been tasked with this for the next 3 days. I'm going to start by getting the sticks out of here and cut this grass down, but I have a feeling I'm going to be blowing leaves here for a week. We'll see. I got to shape all these bushes. I got to cut space between them and the house. I have to rediscover the backyard, because if you look, there's a backyard back there somewhere and a shed. However, my focus at this point is curb appeal. If I'm not mistaken, these people got a letter in the mail from the city telling them to clean their yard up. There's a pile of debris. Anyway, this is going to take a long time. I also need to rediscover the front porch, and I'll show you that in just a second. There's a front porch behind that, like a big enough to sit on front porch. Anyway, a little less talk and a lot more action, as they say. I'm going to get to it. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to cut myself a walkway, because that's full of all kinds of nasty shit that I don't want on my legs. Poison ivy, poison oak. But I'm going to cut a walkway so I can get to where I'm going to stack the debris, because I can leave all this debris roadside here. A little bit of a walkway. I got most of the big stuff that I can access up. I'm pretty much going to be saying goodbye to that lawnmower. By the time this yard's done, I'm going to have to buy a new mower, but I've had that one for 2 seasons now, so I can't complain. Start knocking all this trash down and see where I get. Alright, so about 90 minutes later, still got a bunch of big sticks to pick up over there that it's really hard to see when everything is 8, 10, 12 inches high, like the stuff around the base of the tree, what's actually underneath of it. So you kind of got to pick sticks up and move them over as you go. So I got to go back in and do a second batch of that. You see I got that big old pile of sticks over there. I got the driveway. It needs to be blown out. There's a big pile of crap from some other project somebody else did here. Surprisingly, the little lawnmower still goes, but I doubt once I start blowing on this there's going to be any grass underneath any of this. We'll see. However, my next little bit of to-do, I have to make this front porch accessible, because that's not accessible. So gas shears, and then I need to shovel on the sidewalk. Oh, and then I got to do something with all that. We'll see. I need some water. This is kind of funny. I started blowing here, right? I'm like, that looks like a sidewalk. Sure enough. So once I get done, I got to blow this whole yard to the street. It's gonna probably take me another 3 hours just to blow here. But look, there's a sidewalk that I uncovered. That's going to be a task. This is far from done, but it's a start. But you can at least get in the door. But I'll have to cut all this back. But yeah, you could have never tell until I started running my blower that there was actually a sidewalk that runs down the whole front distance of this house. But my blower just ran out of gas. You can see what I'm doing here with these leaves. Ideally, you'd want to bag them and move them all out, but as long as it's been what I'm doing is I'm blowing them into a bed shape. Then I'm going to pull the big sticks out of them and establish beds to mow around. I'm not sure if I'm coming back to this place to do maintenance or if this is just a one-off project, but I'm using the actual leaves. Same thing with the bottom of this tree. I'm going to blow a bed around the bottom of that tree with the leaves, because I mean this would be like 300 bags of leaves in this yard. It's not practical to try to bag all these with one person with the amount of time that I'm going to be here. So anyway, I found a sidewalk. So I've been here for 4 hours. Got the first part of the blowing done. Let me show you my piles. I'm gonna get what's cleaned up, or what's on the driveway cleaned up, and get out of here for today. Come back tomorrow. I'm gonna break this up over 2 or 3 days. I haven't even got to the backyard yet. That's a whole other project. But I'm gonna sit right here for just a second and take a rest, catch my breath, and I'll catch you guys back over in the yard in a second. All right, so piles of leaves. Still haven't. I don't have that in me today. I'm about done, but big piles of leaves. I still got some sticks. I've cut a entryway into the backyard. I'm gonna cut this off right here because that hangs over the sidewalk. I might be able to get that done today. I was gonna try to cut the backyard, but I don't know about that. I think I have a big pile there that's probably 8 or 10 bags of leaves. This is probably another 20 bags, another pile over there. I mean, I'm about wrapped up for the day, though. I've been here. I need to go home and eat some lunch, perhaps get a shower. But I've cut an entrance into this backyard. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, and I'm gonna wear boots and pants tomorrow because it's gonna be like 10 degrees colder, because I'm not at all excited about the prospect of snakes back there. So that's it for Tuesday. Fuckers.